When we hear the word Megalodon, our imagination draws a movie monster, a giant shark lurking in the abyss and hunting everything alive. But the real history of the Megalodon is far more interesting and frightening than any Hollywood myth. Megalodon, from the Greek giant tooth, was one of the most powerful predators that ever existed on Earth. It appeared about 20 million years ago and ruled the oceans for nearly as long before disappearing forever. Back then, the oceans looked very different. The climate was warmer, sea levels were higher, and marine life was incredibly diverse. And it was in this world that the Megalodon took its place at the top of the food chain. What do we actually know about the Megalodon? Unlike dinosaurs, the Megalodon did not leave behind a bony skeleton. Like all sharks, its body consisted mainly of cartilage, which rarely fossilizes. Therefore, everything we know about the Megalodon is based primarily on its teeth, and they are truly impressive. The largest discovered Megalodon teeth reach up to 18 centimeters in length, which is almost 3 times larger than the teeth of the modern great white shark. Scientists reconstruct body size based on these teeth. Current scientific estimates suggest a length of about 14 to 15 meters, although some individuals may have been larger, up to 17 to 18 meters. The weight of such an animal could reach 30 to 50 tons. It is important to understand, the Megalodon was not the largest creature in the history of the oceans. Modern blue whales are significantly larger, but the Megalodon was the largest predator of its time. One of the main features of the Megalodon was its global distribution. Its teeth are found in North and South America, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia. In Australia, it lived in warm and temperate seas, preferring coastal areas and the continental shelf. Scientists have also discovered so-called Megalodon nursery grounds, shallow bays and estuaries where young sharks grew in relative safety, similar to how some shark species do today. What did the Megalodon eat? The Megalodon did not hunt modern whales, dolphins, and seals. These animals did not yet exist in the form we know. Its prey consisted of ancient ancestors of modern marine mammals, early forms of cetaceans, primitive pinnipeds, sea cows, large marine turtles, other sharks. In other words, the ecosystem was different, but the hunting principle was similar. The Megalodon did not simply bite its prey. It acted strategically, first attacking the tail or fins, preventing the prey from escaping, and then delivering a fatal blow. Its jaws contain up to 276 serrated teeth, and the bite force, according to scientists' estimates, exceeded 180,000 newtons, one of the most powerful bites among all known animals. Interestingly, the Megalodon was not the only marine superpredator of its time. The same oceans were also home to Liviated melvillei, a giant predatory whale, a close relative of modern sperm whales. It had enormous teeth, even larger than those of the Megalodon, and may have hunted in packs, similar to modern orcas. There is no direct evidence of their encounters, but scientists do not rule out that competition for prey existed between these giants. The Megalodon did not disappear suddenly. Its end was slow and inevitable. About 2.6 million years ago, Earth's climate began to cool rapidly. The ocean became colder, sea levels changed, and many species of marine mammals either went extinct or moved into colder waters. The Megalodon depended on warm seas. It could not adapt as quickly as smaller and more flexible predators. The Megalodon reminds us, even absolute rulers of the oceans are not eternal.